Oh my God, Candace Owens just went on a massive Twitter rampage, and the Ben Shapiro Candace Owens debate looks like it's actually going to happen. There's a whole mess of tweets to get into about this, so let's get into it. First of all, somebody posted the Andrew Schulz clip that I reacted to 2 days ago on Twitter, and Candace Owens saw that tweet. So if you want to see that video, I'll leave a link to that video in the description and in the title cards. But the Twitter user Legendary Energy said, Andrew Schulz realizes Ben Shapiro is only good at debating college liberals and can't win debates against serious competition. Candace Owens retweets this and says, I would like to debate Ben Shapiro on Israel and the current definition of anti-Semitism. Can somebody make this happen? Then Ben Shapiro sees Candace's tweet and responds to Candace's tweet and says, sure, Candace, I texted you on February 29th offering this very thing. Let's do it on my show this Monday at 5 p.m. at our studios in Nashville, 90 minutes, live streamed. Candace responds to Ben's tweet and says, I'm sure you can appreciate why I'd prefer to keep this off the Daily Wire platform, as well as the true reason why we were never able to make any discussion happen. Let's choose a neutral, trustworthy platform. I vote at Patrick Bet David. As everyone who watches my videos is well aware, Patrick Bet David reacted to this whole Candace Owens Ben Shapiro debacle 2 days ago. Then Ben Shapiro responds to Candace's tweet. Candace, I can see why you'd want to hide behind a moderator, particularly one who said we should rename our company the Daily Jewish Wire just yesterday. No. One-on-one, Monday at 5 p.m. We can sit down and have a healthy debate like adults, and we'll live stream it on X and YouTube. Take it or leave it. As the true reason you'd respond to my offer to sit down with you and discuss these issues publicly or privately back in February, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Candace responds to Ben and says, I'm not hiding behind a moderator, LOL. I'm just choosing not to bring eyes to the Daily Wire. You are rather typically removing PBD's words from their proper context to make it seem as though he baselessly attacked you. Rather, he offered free advice. The Daily Wire would not take heat if they were open about their priorities. But I'll choose to be understanding regarding your exhaustive sensitivities to everyone, everywhere. Would you prefer Charlie Kirk or Timcast? Then Ben Shapiro responds to his own tweet after that and says, I am now signing off for Sabbath. I plan to be in Nashville for this conversation on Monday. Then Candace replies to herself and says, I will also throw Joe Rogan as an option, or your buddy Lex Friedman, truly. Pick a moderator or agree to do it live on one via a channel that the Daily Wire cannot cash in on. But I am fully in. Oh yeah, side note, Candace responded to this before Ben Shapiro responded to his own tweet saying he was signing off for Sabbath, so he should have seen this before he signed off. Then Patrick Bet David weighs in on the whole situation. He sees this going down on Twitter, and he posts a video about his proposal for Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro debate, and he offers to host it on the Valuetainment podcast. And he says if they do host it there, he will donate $250,000 to Laken Riley's family in the video that he posted. And then Candace sees this and reposts it and says, Patrick Bet David just threw down $250K for Laken Riley's family to make this debate happen. And yes, Ben Shapiro did take PBD's words completely out of context. There was zero malicious intent. I'm America first, so I am in. Amazing option to make this charitable. America flag emoji. Then Candace makes a post on her Twitter and says, also want the public to know that the entire executive team at the Daily Wire, who Ben would have run this proposal by, are aware that I am in London right now. They know the Monday deadline in person is virtually impossible to swing, which is why I am convinced this is just a show and tell. No reason at all we can't just coordinate schedules like adults if he is actually game and not playing pretend. I am very, very much game to make this happen. Then Candace makes another post on her Twitter. It says, I cannot laugh hard enough at Ben Shapiro's obvious, I'll only do this on the Daily Wire at 5 p.m. on Monday or not at all stunt. This dude literally got on a plane to debate Destiny the streamer as a moderator by Lex Friedman 2 months ago. Stop making a show of it, Ben. Man up, let's pick a date, time, and mutually agree to the platform, regarding which I have just offered you viable options. Then Jeremy Boring decides to respond to Candace's tweet about throwing in Joe Rogan as an option. And Jeremy says, it's Sabbath, but I think Ben was clear. One-on-one, in-person, Nashville, Monday, 5 p.m. live, streamed on X and YouTube. I'll add, there will be no ads on the video and no charge to watch it. No one cashes in. You debated Destiny on his show without a moderator less than a month ago and have debated plenty of people without a moderator on your own show. You asked for a debate. If you want it, come have it. Candace Owens obviously sees this tweet by Jeremy Boring and responds to it and says, 1. You know I am in London and cannot appear in person. You have known this for months. I was going to be in London this week. Daily Wire employees were intentionally slated to be there with me, so publicly pretending you guys are not aware of this seems odd. 2. I can certainly swing this virtually on Monday, one-on-one, if you guys really just cannot wait for me to get back. But I'm refusing to allowing this to happen on any Daily Wire platform. This request seems perfectly reasonable and understandable to everyone but the Daily Wire. Why is that? Then Lex Friedman sees all of this and makes a post on his Twitter and says, sure, I'll host it. It'll be fun. Then Candace Owens sees this post by Lex Friedman and responds and says, Ben is offline until Sunday. Apparently he thinks people hide behind hosts, even though you just hosted his last debate. Hopefully when he reemerges, he will reconsider given you are friendly to him. I am fully game. Then Jeremy Boring responds to Candace's tweet about the meeting and says, I don't know your international travel schedule, Candace. I know when you've wanted to talk to someone in the past, you've flown across the world to make it happen. You asked for a debate, Ben agreed to a debate. You don't want it on a Daily Wire channel? Fine. We can live stream it on your channels. You don't want to shoot it at Daily Wire Studios? Fine. We'll rent a studio in Nashville. You don't want a Daily Wire crew? Fine. We'll hire a local crew. You don't want Daily Wire to pay for it? Fine. You're rich. You can pay for it yourself. You don't want to do it Monday? Fine. Let us know how long you need to prepare. We will not agree to a moderator, no third party to put their finger on the scale. We will not agree to a virtual debate or edited video, live in person, one-on-one. The rest of this is just noise. Obviously, Candace sees Jeremy's tweet and responds to it and says, barring the odd insinuation that you don't know your own employees were booked on international flights to come join me in London to film for your platform, this is great. I fully accept no moderator. I will get in touch privately to get this set up. Major win. So yeah, guys, as far as it looks right now, this Ben Shapiro-Candace Owens debate might actually be happening. You know, Ben Shapiro seems to have agreed to it. Jeremy Boring seems to have agreed to it. Candace has been saying she's down for this since the beginning. Candace never wasn't going to agree to this. Like, come on. I'm sure Candace wants to ask Ben, like, why didn't you just have this debate with me instead of firing me? But I am so excited to see this debate. I cannot wait till this debate drops. Obviously, you all know I will be reacting to this when it happens. So make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to follow me on Rumble.